We're back now with our interview of the Marshall Tucker Band, and I'd now like you to meet Tommy Caldwell, who's been playing with his brother Toy for a long, long time.
Since we were 7 years old.
Is that right?
I was 7 and he was 9. So we've been playing 22 years. We've been on the road maybe 15, you know.
You still enjoy it after all that time?
Sure.
I mean,
sure, I'd go home if I didn't. You know, if I didn't love what I'm doing, I sure wouldn't be here. You can't pay me all the money in the world to do something I don't like. We just raised different than that, you know. Yeah. If you don't like it, man, it's a free country, go home. You know, we just love to play our music, and that's all we've ever done.
You have a lot of strong family ties, huh?
Sure, everybody does. Everybody in the band's got great families. They got great parents, and they've been raised right, and we're all from the same small city, you know. It's a city now. It used to be a town. You know, now it's getting to be a city.
A lot of places have regional flavor, like New York is like its thing and LA is its thing.
Dig it.
But the South has got that family unity, that tie, you know.
Right.
Guys are raised to be men and girls are raised to be ladies. And
dig it.
That's still, does that still happen down there pretty
much? Sure it does. You say yes sir to your elders and yes ma'am to your elders. Toy wrote a song called Bob Away My Blues. It's got that written all over it. You know, and another song he wrote, that's a tune I can't remember right now. We've got like 48 songs, 55 songs out now. I can't get the name of it right off, but it's about respecting your elders. Be nice to people. Just being nice to people. That's the way our daddy raised us.
Although Toy Caldwell writes the vast majority of the Marshall Tucker Band material, Tommy has written 3 songs to date for the band.
Well, one of mine was Never Trust a Stranger, which was on our Carolina Dreams album. A couple of my buddies went up the river, went to jail. I was sitting at home one night, and it really hurt me. It got me down a little bit because they were real good friends of mine. And they were cats just like me and you. Just like they weren't no better. They weren't no worse. They were just people. They were good damn people. And the line is, an outlaw is a man who never understands a word called danger. He learns to shoot and ride as a child and never trusts a stranger. And he's always called a better man. And then in other words, he's always found on the run. It's just about a cat. Anybody can be in prison. I mean, it's scary as hell. Anybody can go to jail. Conspiracy can hang your ass.
If somebody wants you, they're bad.
That's exactly right. And that's where that song came from, because there I was with my friends one day, and the next day they were gone, you know. So I just sat down and wrote that song about never trust a stranger. That's the theme behind that song. It's not it's an old West song, kind of like a Zane Grey story behind it. You dig? But it's real, it's life, man. It's right here. Dig it. Well, you know, if you ever had anybody go up, then you know that they're just like you, man. It could have been you going up. I mean, if the cat's doing wrong, now he's a grown man, he knows what he's doing. But it's a hard world, man. You know what I mean? And sometimes on other people it gets a whole lot harder, and they have to do something to try to get themselves out of it, and it might be the wrong thing, but that can happen to anybody.
In an age when rock and roll seems to be becoming less and less simple and more complicated, it is refreshing to do an interview of a group of musicians who have retained the idea that the music is the message.
It's always been our music first, man, and then the rest will come. A lot of cats want the world by a string, you know, but then they don't want to go out and work for it. Like, we play a 2-hour and 15-minute set, man. You know, that's as long a set as you can pay for $6 or $7 ticket, just for one show, not counting the band that plays on our same show. We figure right giving them their money's worth. We always have.
Well, that's excellent.
I mean, they pay us well, but I don't think, I mean, we deserve it, because I'm not like a lot of these cats that say, well, they've got all this and all this, you know, and they'll do a 35-minute set, and then they'll go home without doing an encore. They'll leave their fans in the dark, you know, and if it wasn't for the damn fans, they wouldn't be up there doing what they're doing. And you got to have that attitude. The people made us, and we will return giving them all that we can.
Oh, that's good, man, because you're right, there are guys that will do that.
Sure, I see it every day, and you don't know what to say, you know. You say, well, it comes back around.
Yeah.
It'll get him one day.
Yeah, sooner or later, nobody
Like, if I was to bail out right now, I'll give it all I can. From the very first day I stopped, I never let anybody down. I never turned anybody away on the street that wanted to talk to me. I always just I was always open-minded, open-hearted to everybody. Now, sure, you get tired and, you know, wore out a lot of times, but a lot of cats are real ill to people, but this band don't act that way. Like we always say, people put us where we are today. We're people's band. We got all our gold albums without hit singles. So that's right there show. And platinum albums now, 2 platinum, and Together Forever is fixing to go platinum. So we have 3 platinum albums and 6 gold albums with 1 hit single. We've had 1 hit single, Heard It in Love Song.
So you really do have a lot of pride in this group. That's good to see, man.
Sure,
I mean,
man. It's a proud band. Very proud. It's a proud band. We came from nothing. We don't claim not to. You know what I'm saying?
Why should you? I mean, I'd be proud of that too, you know?
Dig it.
It wasn't something that was put together by some record mogul that
Oh,
got
right.
a bunch of studio
by a
cats
bunch
together.
of stars and some other bands that had to play their contract out or some crap like that. I mean, you know, where's that at? You ain't gonna find me in another band when this one's over. You'll find me back in the country in South Carolina.
You know, Toy said the same thing. He said that...
Well, me and brother play together forever, just like that album says. And when that's over, we're going home, man.
That's it, huh?
Right. You heard it. If you heard it, then you're just fortunate enough to catch it. If you didn't, well, there won't be another one, man.
So you don't see any end of this, though, I mean, right now?
Oh, no. We never have. We never foresee the end of it. We never have. We don't look to, because we just like to play our music. If it ended as far as the plane that we're on, you know, like a lot of people go down, but we don't ever think about going down. We just think about moving on. We'll still be playing, because that's all we've had anyway, was our music. Like when you're up on stage playing, don't matter where you are, whether you're in a small club or whether you're in a big coliseum or whether you're in an outdoor festival with 500,000 people, all the money in the world, all the cars in the world, biggest house you could buy, there's nothing right then. It means nothing at that time. You know what I'm saying? You're playing your music, man, and that right there is what's happening.
Right.
Come in, brother.
All right, we'll let you go, man. Say goodbye to America.
Goodbye, America.
And I really enjoyed seeing you again.
I did too, man. I hope the show comes off good. I can't wait to hear it. If you need to do some more in L.A., we'll do it. You know, if you need to go on to Better Things or whatever.
Got any backstage passes?
Sure, man. You got it.
Tell you, I really enjoyed talking to you. I really mean it.
Well, the pleasure was mine. I just wish we had time. If I don't go eat now, though, it'll be showtime.
That's right. You gotta I'd like to thank both Toy and Tommy Caldwell for sitting in with us this evening. Also to Jim Bannon, Marshall Tucker's road manager, for his help and coordination in this interview. Special thanks go to Mark Pucci and Lynn Richardson from Capricorn Records, and a personal thank you to my partner Jack Morris. Also to Robbie Carroll, Lindsay Guerrero, and Pam Small of InnerView Incorporated. As a personal aside, I'd like to thank Pam for a very delicate yet, well, shall we say, devastating brownie that she gave me just before the show. I hope you'll hear us next week, same time and same frequency for InnerView. I'm Jim Ladd.